Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. It's Adora Solido here. If you're not already subscribed, then go ahead and do that. Today I'm going to be doing a little video because we've just come out of, Black Friday and Cyber Monday and all the sales and things going on around this time of the year. It's Christmas time. It is my absolute favorite time of the year. And I feel like a lot of us are probably shopping and buying presents and just getting something nice for ourselves, especially after this weird year that we've had. I'm sure we're all trying to, treat ourselves a little bit. And yeah, so I thought I'd make a video on being a more sustainable and ethical shopper. I feel like most of us are probably getting a bit more cautious or, aware of the environmental impact of wasteful shopping and the environmental impact of the fashion industry. And, some people just want to reduce the amount of stuff they buy and the amount of clothes. And yeah, so this video will help you with some very easy tips for just becoming a more ethical and sustainable shopper, because I know I'm not going to completely quit buying things, and I know most of you won't. So if you just want to reduce your impact on the world and the environment, then keep watching. Okay, so my first tip to becoming a more sustainable shopper is to buy secondhand where possible. There are so many ways to buy secondhand, and it's not just thrift shops or vintage shops. I do love a thrift shop and I do love vintage shops, and you will find so many amazing pieces that have either been reworked or repurposed, and they just look great. So yeah, you can go to those to buy secondhand, or you can go on Depop and lots of other apps where you can actually find almost brand new or unworn clothing at a better price. Another great thing about shopping secondhand is that you can reduce your environmental impact by up to 80%, which is so amazing. So why not, check out a lot of the secondhand websites or resources. There's Vestiaire Collective, like I mentioned, there's Depop, and there's a whole host of other ways that you can shop secondhand, and I will put my favorite ones in the description box below. The second tip is to research the brands before you buy them. I know a lot of people are maybe moving to buy from more ethical and sustainable brands, which is amazing, but sometimes maybe they don't have the style you're looking for, the size range, or maybe they're a bit more expensive that you're willing to pay for clothes. So it's always a good idea to go online, look at the brands that you like to shop from, look at brands before you shop from them, and find out how they score in terms of environmental impact or ethical practices, just so that you're more aware and you can buy from brands that are maybe making efforts to become better, or brands that are actually doing good for the environment. There is an app that I just discovered called the Good On You app, which is great for reviewing brands and being able to see how your favorite brands score, and it's a really good resource if you want to shop more sustainably. Additionally, you can also start doing your own research, finding out the impact of the fashion industry, finding out the impact that your clothes have. I would really recommend watching The True Cost. It's a really good documentary about the true cost of the fashion industry. It's very eye-opening, especially if you're not aware of what's going on. It's a very good documentary for educating yourself on what's happening in the industry and how our clothes and our shopping habits and the fashion industry in general impact the world around us. Another way to become a more sustainable and ethical shopper is to buy better quality. And by this, I don't mean, going all out and buying designer pieces or super expensive pieces, but buying better quality pieces, especially for basics that you wear quite frequently, it pays off in the long run. For example, a basic t-shirt which you would wear very regularly, it is so much better to maybe invest in one that's maybe 25-30 pounds from a better quality brand would be a better payoff than buying maybe a £5 t-shirt here and having to replace it every couple of months, because it's going to start looking quite old very quickly, and you end up replacing it very regularly and end up spending more money than you would have if you had just bought the one in the first place. I would recommend buying better quality, also paying attention to the types of fabric that you buy. So, you know, buying a t-shirt that's 100% cotton, it's so much better for you and will probably last longer. Natural fibers are so much better for the environment, so I would definitely recommend those if you're looking to become a more sustainable and ethical shopper. Finally, and this one pertains to the season where there's a lot of parties and get-togethers. I mean, this year I don't think we're going to be doing a lot of going out and getting together or Christmas parties, but for, you know, future events, I would recommend renting outfits. There are so many rental websites where you can rent designer dresses at high street prices to wear to events. When it comes to events and things like that, we go out, we buy a dress, we go to the event, we get pictures in them, post them on Instagram, and tend not to wear them again. Or even if you want to wear them, you might not find as many opportunities to wear them. So rather than buying clothes that are just going to sit in your wardrobe and you're going to not make the most of your money, might as well rent those pieces, and then all you do is rent them for the event, return it, and you're good. Another tip is to buy classic pieces as much as possible. I feel like especially with the fashion industry, it's very trend driven. Every season there's a new trend, there's a new it item, but I feel like once you define your personal style, you don't need to be driven by trends, because what happens is there's, you know, a new trend that comes out, you end up buying into it, and by the next season you don't like it anymore. So what was the point? So I would recommend not just looking at your favorite magazine or blog or influencer and you know, following the trend pieces. I would just buy what works for you, what works for your body, and what you love, so that you end up wearing it for a longer period of time. I mean, I have sparkly silver boots that I don't know why I bought them. I'm sure they were a trend at some point, but I've just not worn them since then, and it's such a waste of money, and it's just sitting in my wardrobe. So try not to make those mistakes, and you will buy less pieces that end up as wasteful items and a waste of money as well. Thank you very much for watching. I will see you in my next video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Bye.